In the heart of Japan during the Tokugawa era, a remarkable man named Jiun emerged as a beacon of wisdom and scholarship. He was renowned as a Shingon master and held a profound understanding of Sanskrit, a language often seen as a gateway to the ancient texts and teachings of Buddhism. Yet, despite his scholarly prowess, Jiun's path would take a surprising turn, guided by a letter from a most unexpected source. As a young man, Jiun stood before his fellow students, delivering lectures on the intricacies of Buddhist philosophy, Sanskrit scriptures, and the profound teachings of the Shingon tradition. His words were like glistening pearls of wisdom, and his eloquence left his peers in awe. Word of Jiun's lectures reached the ears of someone he had not anticipated: his own mother. She lived a life far removed from the scholarly pursuits of her son, yet her maternal intuition saw something in his path that troubled her deeply. In her wisdom and concern, Jiun's mother penned a heartfelt letter to her son. Her words were not those of criticism or judgment, but rather a gentle reminder of the true essence of his spiritual journey. "Son," she wrote, "I do not think you became a devotee of the Buddha because you desired to turn into a walking dictionary for others. There is no end to information and commentation, glory and honor. I wish you would stop this lecture business, shut yourself up in a little temple in a remote part of the mountain, devote your time to meditation and in this way attain true realization." Her words resonated deeply within Jiun's heart. They stirred something within him, a longing for a more profound connection with the teachings he had spent his life studying. Jiun realized that his mother had seen beyond the accolades and scholarly achievements, recognizing that the true path to enlightenment lay not in words alone, but in the direct experience of the teachings. In response to his mother's letter, Jiun made a momentous decision. He resolved to heed her wisdom and guidance, embarking on a new chapter of his spiritual journey. With a heart filled with reverence for her insight, he withdrew from the world of lectures and accolades and set forth on a pilgrimage into the solitude of the mountains. Jiun sought a remote temple nestled amidst the ancient forests and rugged terrain of the Japanese wilderness. It was there, far from the distractions of the world, that he would devote himself wholeheartedly to meditation and the pursuit of true realization. The journey into the mountains was not without its challenges. Jiun faced the rigors of the natural world: harsh weather, treacherous terrain, and the solitude that both tested and deepened his resolve. Yet, with each step, he drew closer to the sanctuary of the remote temple, a place where he could fully immerse himself in the practice of meditation. Upon his arrival, Jiun found the temple to be a humble and tranquil abode. Its walls, adorned with simple wooden panels, enclosed a space that felt both sacred and serene. The echoes of nature, from the rustling leaves to the song of the birds, became his companions in this solitary journey inward. Jiun's days were marked by a profound simplicity. He rose with the first light of dawn, his meditation cushion serving as his refuge from the distractions of the world. In the stillness of the morning, he explored the depths of his own consciousness, diving into the boundless ocean of inner awareness. The mountain air was crisp and pure, infusing his being with a sense of clarity and presence. Jiun's awareness deepened with each passing day, and the teachings he had once delivered in lectures now came alive within him. Sanskrit scriptures, once studied with intellectual rigor, found new resonance in the silent spaces of his heart. Through diligent practice, Jiun began to peel away the layers of conceptual knowledge, transcending the need for endless commentary and information. His mother's words had guided him to a profound realization that the true essence of the Buddha's teachings could only be found through direct experience, through the deep inner journey of meditation. In the stillness of his remote temple, Jiun found the teachings of the Buddha taking root within him, not as mere words on parchment, but as a living, breathing presence. The boundaries between the scholar and the practitioner dissolved, and he became a vessel through which the ancient wisdom flowed. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Jiun's practice deepened, and his presence radiated a newfound tranquility and serenity. He was no longer the scholar who had delivered lectures to others, nor was he the walking dictionary he had once strived to be. Instead, he was a humble seeker, a devotee of the path, and a living embodiment of the teachings. Word of Jiun's transformation began to spread, not through lectures or scholarly accolades, but through the undeniable presence of wisdom that emanated from him. Seekers and practitioners alike were drawn to the remote temple in the mountains, where they found a master who had journeyed beyond words to discover the boundless truth that dwelled within. Jiun's mother's letter, written with love and insight, had been the catalyst for a profound shift in her son's life. It had guided him to the realization that the path of the Buddha was not a journey of external accomplishments, but an inner pilgrimage of self-discovery and awakening. In the silence of the mountains, Jiun had come to understand that true realization could only be found within, in the depths of one's own heart. It was a journey that transcended the limitations of scholarship and intellect, leading to the direct experience of the teachings and the boundless wisdom that lay at the core of existence. And so, Jiun continued his practice in the remote temple, sharing the timeless teachings of meditation and realization with all who sought the path. His mother's wisdom had illuminated his way, guiding him to a profound transformation that transcended the boundaries of words and concepts, and in that transformation, he discovered the true essence of the Buddha's teachings, awakening to the boundless truth that resides within every heart.